Alright guys, it's Shalom with the Paradox Gaming Network, and today I'm happy to bring you a little bit more Bless news. Today's the 17th of May with some updates, some community letters, some questions and answers, some responses, and really what I'm going to call their fumble recoveries. How has Neowiz overcome the 2 fumbles that they had last week? So lots on the agenda today. We're going to recap last week a little bit. We're going to talk about some of these improvements, their open letter and their Q&A, and then we're going to talk about some of the clarity they provided. We're going to talk about the premium membership and do an analysis on it, and we're going to break it down on is it pay to win. So first and foremost, let's talk about last week. Last week we had that press conference. We started to get the early information. We got the dates that 28 May is the Head Start Early Access, and the 30 May is the Standard Early Access. Now, Early Access being that the game, while it has released in other parts of the world, the way they're releasing it on Steam is they're releasing it as an Early Access game. Pricing, $29.99 for the box cost. I wish they'd just say $30. With that $14.99 premium membership, which is optional. And we're going to come back to that premium membership a little bit later in the show. So last week, my video on Bless made people mad. All I did in it was I talked about, what we knew at the time. I talked about needing some more details on premium, some more details on the cash shop. I gave my view on the emissary program, and I gave my view on the fumbles that week, and there were mad people. The video really was a success for me at 5.6 thousand views. That's more than double my YouTube subscribers. 82% approval rate, so I'll take that. 183 comments. Clearly, people are excited about Bless. In that video, what I said was that I thought Neowiz might have gone a route I wouldn't have gone. All I said in the video was that they did a big name streamer up on top. They did a stable of streamers in the middle, and then a very small segment of content creators. My big sum it all up was the emissary program seemed to target a big initial media push. And I caught major backlash for this. Well, in the open letter that they released earlier this week, Neowiz confirmed exactly what I said. That's what they were trying to do. We were choosing the first wave of emissaries. We were not just concentrating on finding good content creators, but also those that could open up a new field of viewers and followers for early access. Those people are the people that have really big followings. So yes, I am going to give Neowiz huge kudos on their integrity. Integrity isn't just doing what's right or being honest, doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Integrity is making a decision, standing firm with that decision, and then weathering everything that comes from that decision. So I give these guys kudos for their emissary program. They came right out and said, yes, we use the emissary program to get content creators, but we also did it to cast a wide net. And so good on them. Good on you for saying what everybody already knew. Now you're confirming that's what your intention was. I am going to say that in that open letter, they did create what I call an opportunity for failure. And they've said they're going to rotate out those people that are not a good fit for the position of emissary. They've set a standard now. Now they're going to have to enforce it. This is going to be one of those, if the guy who said he wasn't even going to play Bless isn't either removed or really scrutinized, that one's going to be an embarrassment. For the people that have laughed about the fact they got into the emissary program, those are going to be people that if they're not removed, then this is going to bite you. So the results on the first fumble, that emissary program thing that we talked about, what I'm going to say is that they recovered on the 1 yard line. Neowiz has managed to recover from that emissary media fumble, so good on them. Now, clarity from the question and answers thing that we got. Last week's show, this is a cut and paste from the slide. All I said about the monthly premium subscription was that we need more details on this. I literally, you can see, need more details on this. We knew it was confirmed that you got cosmetics, but we knew that you got some XP boost items. I said it was strange that it wasn't featured at the press release, the press conference, and that we heard, apparently it adds some items to the guest shop. And people jumped all over me about this. They were like, it's confirmed the emissaries asked and they got answers. And I said, slow up, hold up. What you're saying is that your premium is cosmetics only, in quotes, but you're also doing convenience items. Well, the moment you have convenience items, you can't say cosmetics only. You can say it's a convenience subscription and go with that, but you cannot simultaneously say cosmetics only and convenience items. Those don't go together. So Neowiz released another article. It talked about regional pricing. Good on you guys. That was a big point for a lot of people. It talked about premium membership, which we're going to get into in just a second. And then they really hit home on the collector's edition. A lot of the things that they said, these things are going to be in it, that instantly faced backlash, they addressed those. The credit title is quite literally a title in the game credits. That cleared up that one. I thought it was a title that you applied and you got a title and you got something for it. It's literally your name's in the credits. So fine, no problem. The gift copy, clearly stated now, does not include the early access. People have said, oh, it includes the early access. No, it doesn't. We know that now. The premium customer service has been removed. Good on you guys. Every one of your customers should be treated equally. You shouldn't get preferential treatment because you spend $200 more. And they reduced the price from $199 to $149, and that was a good move because now it's inline priced in value with the other pack. Now, what I mean by that is, here's the Founders Pack value analysis. And I did this on the last video, and it was pretty evident that the $70 pack, the $69.99 Deluxe Edition, was the better value because at $70, you were getting about $121 worth of stuff. Whereas the Collector's Edition was $199, and you were getting $199.95 worth of stuff. Now, two disclaimers on this. Number one, I can't assign a value to a cosmetic. That's a personal and a subjective value. And then number two, I use the $10 per 400 Lumina rumor for this determination for the value because we still don't have a solid confirmation on that. So realize if the value of real world money to Lumina changes, it will change the total value. But you're still looking at that $70 Deluxe Edition being the biggest bang for your buck, unless you are really all about the exclusive skins. Then it's a subjective call. Now, the Q&A on the premium membership. First and foremost, is this pay to win? It's certainly pay to something. I won't say win because nothing affects the actual PvP. It'll certainly be an advantage. You get extra experience, extra gold, less expenditure of gold, more exchange amount on your in-game exchanging, your infinite pickaxe, your gathering bag. All of those things are certainly pay to some things, like pay for an edge, pay for advantage maybe, but not pay to win. I don't see this directly affecting the PvP. I will say that the fact, it depends on how much gold is a factor. Now, we all know what that means. People are like, gold means everything. You get to a point in some games where the hard currency of the game really doesn't mean anything. Now, one specific point that came off the Discord, it does not look like you can purchase the premium membership with in-game earned Lumina. I don't have a citation or a quote to say, yes, here's where they said it, but I want to say it does not appear that way. There's some one-off quotes, But right now, I'm going to say you cannot buy it with earned in-game Lumina. It's not like ArcAge where you can earn gold, buy Apex, use Apex to get your patron. You won't have that cycle. Could that change? Absolutely. Is this damning for the game? No, not at all. I won't defend this premium membership, but I will certainly not condemn it either. I'm going to have it because I like convenience, honestly, but truthfully, you could probably get away with playing Bless Online without this. Plus, real quick, if you're going to play Bless Online anyway, on that standard edition, you might as well pay the $40 for the standard edition Founders Pack because it gives you the game, which would be $30, and a month's worth of the premium. You save $5. I would just go that way. Use your premium in that first month, get to max level, and then it won't be a concern anyway. Now, on that clarity on the Q&A, I have some words of caution that hopefully either Neowiz sees this or somebody relays it to him, or one of the bigger streamers, content creators that watches my stuff can follow through with this. Neowiz is developing a bad habit of using definitive terms or dictating things to their customers. And while that may work in the Asian market, it really is not gonna work in the Western world. You don't get to dictate what things mean to your customer base. And I say that because, as a direct quote, they say premium membership is not a subscription based, and I cut the quote there because the rest is irrelevant. A subscription is a noun. It's a making or agreeing to make an advanced payment in order to receive or participate in something. The subscription-based model, the subscription-based business model, is a customer must pay a price to have access to a product or service. So the premium membership is absolutely a subscription. You can choose not to put subscription on it, but it doesn't change the nature that it is a monthly subscription. It's an optional monthly subscription, but it is a monthly subscription. Call it premium business model, call it premium membership, call it whatever you want, but it is 100% inside of the box of an optional subscription. So don't stop with the dictating terms to your customers. You're clearly in a new market. Got to adapt to that new market if you want to be a success. So results of this cleanup with cleaning up the premium membership, I'm going to say the ball was kicked out of bounds. Offense retains the ball, and I'm going to give you an A for effort. You gave us a little bit of what we needed. You clearly defined the premium membership. Clearly, the premium membership is not pay to win. It's pay to. It's pay to advantage, pay to edge, pay to convenience. Maybe we need to get into the game. So A for the effort. You got us to where you needed to get us. With that, what's left? We need to have a conversation about the official Lumina conversion rate. Why at this point that hasn't been disclosed either. That needs to happen before the start of Head Start. And then we need to have a look at this cash shop. Because, again, from last week, the Q&A, will there be an in-game store? Will it be pay to win? Yes, there will be an in-game store. We will offer cosmetic equipment. Cool. Cosmetics, I got no problem with you. Skins, again, I got no problem with you. Awesome mounts and pets. Okay. If you're offering mounts and pets, your cash shop is not cosmetic. Some people in the comments on my last YouTube video said, well, it doesn't matter because the mounts and pets that you're going to... It doesn't matter to you then. If you don't care, you don't have to care. But you cannot say your cash shop is cosmetics only if you're selling a mount and a pet. These two don't go together. They don't coexist. And consumables that give services and boosts. Again, if you offer consumables that give services and boosts, you can't say it's a cosmetics only cash shop. Now, I'm not saying that your cash shop is going to be pay to win. They seem really intent and adamant about taking the pay to win out. Totally give them credit for that. But now we need to see what's in the cash shop. Because again, It's all about trust. It's all about building that bridge. They've already said things and then had to backpedal. They've said things and had to change. They've said things and had to adapt. Now just show us the cash shop and then adapt before Head Start if you have to, because that's the way to build the bridge with your community. I'm going to say that Neowiz has stopped the hemorrhaging, but recovery is a long way off. In order for Bless to be successful, Neowiz needs to continue reaching out to the community, keep putting out that information, and then hopefully, you know, mend the hurt, mend the wounds that the press conference last week caused, because honestly, it caused a lot. And that's it, guys. I'm going to get this out to you today. I'm going to get this out most Ricky Tick as quickly as I can. Really bare bones. Here's the facts. Here's some Jalan's spin on it. I will say we're in much better shape today than we were after that press conference. We're not all the way there yet. Absolutely, we need a few more pieces of information. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow during my show on Paradoxical Impressions. That's at 1300. Make sure you join me on Fridays. If you want to talk more, jump into my Discord. I released, as soon as I had this information last night, I released it to people on my Discord, and people just hang out, ask questions. And then, as always, a big thank you to all my sponsors at Patreon. They've made it possible. I am going to be giving away a copy of Bless from YouTube. I'm going to be giving away another copy of Bless via Twitch. Just still working on the details of how I'm going to do that directly. But the good news is I found out that Steam cards come in $10 increments. So I'm also going to be giving away Steam cards as giveaways as well. That's it, guys. Take care, and hopefully we keep getting more Blessed news, and you keep coming back to get that news that you want. Have a good day. Hey, where are you going? You're not done yet. See these videos? There's videos up here to watch. You got to go over here. Hit the chibi. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the webpage. And I'll see you guys on Twitch.